the big winner tonight.
He is undefeated in the squared circle.
No one beats us to the punch. What's up, Bare Knuckle News fans? It's Big Boy here in Montana, and I found gold, and I found Britain. She won tonight. She's the champ. Britain, we're so excited for you. I met you a couple years ago at Knuckle Mania. I was fighting on the same card. I actually had the pleasure to meet your husband too, and you guys, you have been a part of my family. There's millions of women out there that you just give them hope, and man, tonight you just put it all on your shoulders with an opponent that changed. What's going through your head right now, champ?
Man, honestly, it's, about damn time for one, and I felt like I had all the pressure on my shoulders for that very reason. They say when you fight, you have to have a why bigger than yourself. You can't just go in there saying, I want. And I just remember meeting a girl named Peyton. I remember my daughter, Paris, my son, Peyton, who are watching. I know I have countless messages of people that I haven't even met before that say, I'm rooting for you. And I think of those people. If I can't win or do it for them, what am I doing this for? Because really, at the end of the day, my famous quote, we can go fight in Walmart parking lot, but nobody's paying or inspired to see that. It's putting the hard work, the dedication, slaving in the gym, and to put it out in a ring for thousands, millions even to watch. It's just something such as simple. If I can do it, you can do it too. It's just gotta want it.
You and I talked after your fight against Beck, and you kind of told me you weren't impressed with your performance. Remember, I told you, I was like, Britt, it just shows you got smarter again tonight. Even the boss man himself, Dave, told me she's evolutioning, we made up a word, evolutionizing as a boxer and as a bare knuckle fighter, and you're just continuing to get better. And I feel like that with every round you fight, you get smarter as a fighter. Is that the case?
Yeah, you know what? I don't even think I realize it sometimes until moments like this. And really, I really started to notice it with Beck because a lot of people critique me, oh, she's wild, she's a brawler. I didn't have an amateur pedigree, so when I went to go pro boxing, people were like, you gotta outdog the boxers, you gotta out-brawl a boxer. So I always had that in me. But then I found that a lot of people criticize me for it. They're like, she lacks any skill, she's just all heart. So with the evolution, I just slaved away in the gym to get this skill and to truly transform it. And it's so amazing because when people want to dog me or they think I'm a great boxer and brawl me, they don't realize I started as that. I started as a genuine brawler. I don't care. I would die in that ring. I've lost teeth. I've breaking my bones. I have lacerations on my face. And now look, here I am, 9 bare knuckle fights, and the last 2 I'm walking out with pretty clear face. I'm shocked by it, to be honest, because I'm ready to go in there and freaking sacrifice my body for this, and to see that I can just go in there and make this a sport. I really liked my opponent. It made me feel really good in my heart to not have animosity and really treat this as a sport that it should be. Again, evolution of just growing as a person.
Yeah. Another question I'd like to ask you is, leading up into this fight, I know you were slated to face Fanny Palumpi, and that opponent changed in a few days. When that happened, was there any nervousness, or did you have second thoughts or anything like that?
Yeah, I absolutely. Now that the fight's done, I can say I was really nervous. I look at Charisa as a true, a real fighter. And, I might have not been a super fan when she first started, but the fact that she lost and then kept coming back with high-level fighters, and she's, always gone the distance, that says something about her. She has 4 bare-knuckle fights, and each one, I think she's an evolutionary fighter as well. I've seen her get tons better. She throws when you throw. I honestly think she's the only other female who knows how to throw body shots. She really got me with some great body shots tonight. And, I look at her as a flyweight. I don't look at her as a strawweight. I know she had to cut a lot of weight for this fight. So I was worried that maybe the size, that she would be bigger than me. Maybe she would try to bully me. All the unknown, because I wasn't really preparing for someone bigger. I was preparing to be same size. And so, going in there, I just had to be confident and be like, hey, it's nothing you haven't faced before, you know, and it doesn't really matter. Again, I will fight you in the Walmart parking lot, how big you are. I don't care about weight class. But I do respect her as a fighter, and I gave her that respect because I've been there before, too, as a boxer. I've taken fights on 4 days' notice. People come in and say, thank you so much. Thanks for taking this fight. And I'm looking at them like, I came to whoop your ass. Why are you thanking me? So I gave her that respect, and now after I can say, I'm a real true fan of her. She really is the toughest girl I know besides myself. And I think it was a super honor to share the ring with her and be able to put on a freaking great main event for Great Falls.
You know, I think that it was a great. Charisa is one of those fighters that is a true fighter, and I really thought it was just stand up for her to even just take this shot.
Definitely.
And then to come in and put on a performance like she did, shout out to her. Now, leading up to this, Britt, the gold's on your shoulder now. What was your toughest challenge in your past leading up to here to get to this?
You know, I knew, honestly, like a lot of people don't realize what their goals are right off the bat. And I know that I never really belonged where I was in my life growing up, you know, as a young adult. And it was only when I got in huge amount of trouble did I find boxing and realize that, again, going back, you know, there's two most important days in your life, the day you're born and the day you find out why. And I truly feel like this belt was the reason why. You know, I feel like now I have it. Now I can bring it to your little girl. I can bring it to schools and boys and girls clubs, you know, shelters, and say, look, you know, you have no idea where I've been. And, you know, maybe not everyone will really know, but it's been some dark roads, and really to find out that I have that ability to endure and rise above. It's my hashtag here to rise, and you know, it's coming from rock bottom, knowing what this now means. It's a lot better feeling than, you know, not knowing what you're missing out on.
Gold on your arm. What's next for Britt?
You know, I'm always about taking a break. God, this is my 9th professional bare knuckle fight, which is insane. You know, I've fought like 3-4 times. I fight every 3 months, basically. I would love to sit here and say, let me enjoy 6 months as a champ and like really kind of have the ability to like hone in on a new skill, because it's just fight camp after fight camp after fight camp. But you know, when greatness calls, I answer. So I just, you know, whatever's next, I'm ready for it, and you know, that's what life's about, is always staying ready.
Sponsors, friends, or coaches you want to thank?
Absolutely want to thank my coach, Ryan Perez, the BK cheat code. I know, like, one of the biggest takeaways from tonight, I should be like super thrilled, but I'm like, I didn't listen to him as 100%. I'm sure maybe he'll give me a 92%. I think that's a fair grade. But again, my husband, Joey Beltran, he's always in my corner, always right then and there. You know, some people are like, man, give that man a break. And I'm like, he wants to be there. Like, he loves being there. So huge shout out to him. You know, Pink Tyson, Kalia, I call her Pinky. She was someone that draw me to the Miami area. She drew me in, and with her dedication to the sport and passion as well. Maureen Shea back at home, I really try to, you know, implement some things I learned from her. I have to watch back the film. I don't know if I really did it, but just having the belief from her. And then somebody as simple as, you know, this 18-year-old kid, Coach Speedy, who works out in Miami. He's a kid that, you know, it has so much potential. He holds pads for me. He spars with me. We play Ultimate Frisbee, and he really wanted me to say that Ultimate Frisbee helped me win this fight tonight. So, you know, really my sponsors, you know, my meal prep, Healthy Miami Kitchen. Like, I weighed in 113 for a reason. Ray Neff's on my ass for a reason. You know, I got NapFit, DM Building, and then a local Blackwater Coffee and Vape. I mean, you guys believed in me, and I'm really happy to represent. And then KO Zone, which also gave me a super awesome home. You know, they say stronger than all, and bam, definitely stronger than all tonight.
Folks, you heard the support system she had, the dedication she put into it, the years, the sacrifice, the heart. I've seen it. You've seen it. We've all seen it. Tonight, she made it happen. Britain Beltran, the new champion. This is Big Boy with Bare Knuckle News. No one beats us to the punch.